my first videos uploaded, but it's just gonna be a quick video showcasing this wonder of a ship that a lot of people on the PS4 are trying to get right now, the Vengeance Kelvin Timeline Dreadnought, and it's quite a fucking ship, I have to say that. I'm just going to show you how my build on it, how I decided to build it up to this point. As most console players know right now, none of the fleet stuff is on. Half the reputation gear isn't available on the console. And then half the reputation gear apparently you can't upgrade, because I'll show you an example of that in this video. But still, I got a pretty decent build on this. So I'll showcase it to you right now. So I can go to ship. So USS Battlestar for anyone who's a fan of Battlestar Galactica. But here's my build for this ship. As you can see, I'm using the Kelvin phasers. Most of them are Mark 14. There's only two that aren't, because that one's eventually going to be an Undine turret, and that one is going to be a omnidirectional beam when those come into the game, so I don't see the need to upgrade them right now. And I got the usual devices down here. There's only a certain amount you can have anyway, so always get this one. If you haven't got this from one of the Klingon missions, you should get it, because it's just almost a necessary thing to have on your ship. It's good for defense. So as of right now, I'm using a Soul Defense Covariant Shield. Not the best, not the best mark right now. I'll upgrade it eventually, because personally I come from PC, and on PC I use a Fleet Elite Shield. But again, I don't know when that's going to come into the game, so I'm probably going to have to upgrade this to at least Mark 14. Just so I can stand toe to toe with other ships. This deflector is one of my favorite in the game, because as you look at the stats, not only does it improve your hull capacity, your shield capacity, it improves your exotic damage, which is I don't really use a lot of exotic damage, but on this ship I am able to fit gravity well, so that does improve my gravity well ability. And so is the improved control effects and resistance the same, so it's resist control effects on my ship, like tractor beams, but also improves it. So again, that buffs my gravity well just a little bit. And then, but the thing I like about it the most is because I'm an engineering captain. Engineering captains tend to have a little bit harder time dealing damage. So not only does this ship increase your tanking ability, not by much, especially not compared to other deflectors, but other tanking like deflectors or some of the reputation system, those pretty much solely help you tank. They don't do anything else. So this one not only helps you tank, and it's still a good amount of tanking. Not it's not anything that's gonna break the game, but it does help you tank. But it also improves your energy weapon damage and your projectile weapon damage and your accuracy. So all those are very good abilities. And I really don't care about the set bonuses, because I don't need them. But here's the deflector I'm currently using. It is also the Soul Defense Impulse Engines, because again, one of the best ones I can use right now. And it's just just good impulse. And this set bonus is good because it improves kinetic damage resistance and all energy damage resistance. So basically improves your hull plane to resist incoming damage. This warp core is eventually going to be upgraded, probably to the Undine one actually. Maybe the Delta Alliance one. But I really don't care for its bonus auxiliary power. But that does improve my shield healing ability, so that's not so bad. And it does add 7.5% of your aught power to your shield power as bonus power, which anything to buff shield power is a good thing, so it's not all bad. Improves passive hull regeneration, it has a shield capacitor, so all in all not too bad. And if you come up here, so the thing with these Kelvin ships, there's actually 4 consoles you can get, but I don't have the Romulan or Klingons consoles, and I don't care to get them. But they have a set bonus. I think it's up to 4-piece set bonus. I only care about the second part set bonus, and I'll tell you why in a second. So this is the console that comes with the ship. The broadside emitter arrays, basically it's like more phaser banks on your broadside, so when you're broadsiding someone, which is what you want to do in a Dreadnought, this adds more for a brief period. And it's really fucking good. And then adds current weapon power, adds recharge speed for your captain abilities. That's really good. So your not bridge officer abilities, which are easy to improve the recharge time on that, but your personal captain abilities. That never hurts. And you can see the damage on there. And since it is phaser, I am using phaser beams obviously and phaser tactical consoles. And here's a set 2 bonus that you get. Actually, wait, I'll show you that in a minute. So this is the console that came with the Kelvin heavy cruiser, heavy command cruiser, which is basically the Kelvin Universe Enterprise, which I was also fortunate enough to get. Took a lot of EC grinding, but I got it. Which improves your current auxiliary subsystem power. Again, but it does improve your bonus exotic damage, which again helps my gravity well. So doesn't hurt that either. Definitely helps my gravity well. Which actually I don't think I have that currently put on. I'm gonna switch that on this ship. It basically ejects a warp core like you saw in the 2009 J.J. Abrams movie. When the Enterprise is being pulled in by a black hole, it just ejects some warp cores and they blow up basically to push them out of the way. It does okay damage if you can get it lined up. I really don't care for it that much. I just like the auxiliary subsystem power and the bonus exotic damage. But the reason I have this console equipped along on this ship as well, and to be honest, I wouldn't have this console equipped if it didn't have this 2-set bonus. But because of the 2-set bonus, I put it on. The set 2 bonus, as you can see, unfortunately, is plus 25 kinetic damage for photon torpedoes and mines. I'm using a quantum torpedo, and I'll explain that quantum torpedo in a moment as well. But it has plus 25% phaser damage for directed energy weapons. So that means my phaser banks are already getting plus 25 phaser damage before I even get down to my TAC consoles. That's really good. And actually the set 3 and 4 bonuses are not bad on this, but I'd have to fill it up with one of the Klingon or Romulan consoles, and they're not that great from what I can see. So as good as that set 3 bonuses, it's just not worth it to me to waste another console slot. And then as you can see, I have the Mark 14 Epic level. I was able to get the Epic level Bioneural Gel Pack from the Delta Reputation. Plus power to all subsystems, improves ship shield hit points. 7% cooldown reduction on bridge officer abilities, which is probably what makes this console really worth it. Including the plus shield capacity in the subsystems, that's never a bad thing. And then I have this console on from the Undine Reputation. Plus 3 engine power, plus odds power. Improves starship weapon accuracy, which is always good. Plus 20.1% flight turn rate, which again, as a big Dreadnought, helps me turn. That's never a bad thing. This would be Mark 14 Epic level probably by now too, if I was able to upgrade it, but I'll show you in a minute. Now for some reason there's a bug in the game to where you can't upgrade everything you're supposed to be able to upgrade. I know you're supposed to be able to upgrade this stuff because it's reputation gear, and I've done it on the PC version. So yeah. As soon as I get that fixed, I'll have a lot more of this gear upgraded and be doing even better in this ship. But the reason I have this on is not apparent yet because I don't have the turret on, but when I get the binaural turret from the Undine reputation, the phaser turret, so again phaser damage, as you can see it listed right there. Once I get that, it will have a set 2 bonus of 7.5 bonus phaser and disruptor energy weapon damage. Now obviously I'm not using disruptor weapons, but it's 7.5 bonus phaser damage, energy weapon damage. So again, all my phaser weapons are getting more damage before I even get to my TAT consoles that are buffing it. So really good stuff. And then I got this Mark 11 very rare armor console. That's the best armor console in the game. Obviously it could be a higher mark level, but the neutronium alloys are definitely the consoles you want. Again, there are going to be fleet versions of that console that are much better. They'll be Mark 12 ultra rare when you first get them, and they'll have a plus. They'll have another bonus thing where it'll be like plus a few hull hit points as well, or something like that. So they're definitely wait for the fleet ones. You can equip these right now just for shits and giggles, but once fleet ones come out, I believe for the dilithium mine, they're very good. Really help your ship tank up. And then I got a normal fuel generator. This came from one of the missions, so I didn't even upgrade it. It's already Mark 13 from one of the Delta missions, so just got that. It helps my shield capacity, which you want on a Dreadnought. This came, I think, from the last one. No, not the last. One of the last missions in the Iconium War. More odds power. Again, it seems I'm buffing a lot of odds power on this ship when I'm not using that much, but my gravity well. It helps my gravity well, it helps my shield healing abilities. So it doesn't hurt. It's just I mostly put this on because it improves your shield capacity. Also improves your critical chance, and criticals vary based on your auxiliary power level, and as you've seen from my previous consoles, a lot of them are buffing auxiliary power. That's actually going to help me do damage. And then it reduces damage to shields by 3%. So again, not too shabby. And I don't care about the set bonuses on it, just like the console itself. Probably towards the end game I will not have this console on, but as for right now, it's a pretty good console. So. And then I have 4 tactical phaser relay consoles, which are all buffing my phaser damage. That's a Mark 12 very rare, and the rest of them I was able to buy off the exchange. Mark 14 ultra rare, so they're just one step below top. They'd be Mark 14 epic if they're the best. Also, tactical consoles. These are not even if they were Mark 14 epic, they're not the best ones you can get in the game. Once the fleet stuff comes out, the fleet spire will have 2 different types of tactical consoles, both of which are the best type in the game, and they're better than these. Especially if you upgrade them to, even if I took one of those Spire tactical consoles, they'll have a phaser console there. They'll have all energy types there. If I took one of those consoles, put it up Mark 14 ultra rare, and put it next to one of these ones that I currently have on my ship, that would be a better console than the one I have on, because it has more buffs to it. So again, definitely something to look forward to. For whenever they release the fleet stuff, I'm hoping it's soon, as I got a pretty good fleet going, and I'd really like to give them something. Also, this ship comes with Kelvin timeline assault drones. They're really nothing special, it's just have them on there, because why the hell not? But yeah, that's basically my ship build. I'm going to show you real quick why I'm a little peeved. I'll just equip that. So I'm going to show you, I'm a little mad right now because the upgrade system is not working completely like it should. So you see these are in my inventory. My this torpedo came from the Tier 5 Assault Regent Assault Cruiser, and the reason I use it is because it has an arc modifier where I can shoot at 180-degree target arc, where most torpedoes in the game are 90. I think this might be the only one that has 100. So while I'm broadside with my phaser beams, for the most part, my torpedo can also be broadside firing. So in other words, it's hitting the target more often because it has more of an angle to shoot. than most other torpedoes. So that's what I like about it. Plus it's quantum and it's standard Federation. But here's the thing. So you can do this both ways. If I go to upgrade item, this is apparently stuff I can upgrade. Half this stuff is equipped on my ship, which I shouldn't be able to upgrade it from here right now, but yet I can. But if you notice, that those 3 items that I just put in my inventory aren't there. And I know it doesn't matter if they're in my inventory or on my ship, because this is in my inventory. This Cobali deflector's in my inventory currently right now. Yet I can upgrade it and not the other items. Some of this stuff, I think these 3 items are in my bank, so I shouldn't even be able to upgrade them right now, but apparently I can. So, but I can't, as you can see, I can't slot those 3 items that I want to upgrade. Cannot slot them. No matter what I do, cannot. So, yeah, that's wonderful. Now, I know some of you are, oh, well you can upgrade them by just right-clicking them or whatever. Okay, let's try that. Go to inventory. Really want to upgrade this deflector, so I know I'm going to use this deflector through endgame. Here's the problem. If I select it, upgrade item, no tech upgrades, even though I know for a fact I have tech upgrades. And I'll show you. I have a lot of these universal prototype tech upgrades. These can be used for anything, hence the term universal, yet I can't use them. So, yeah, wonderful. Should be able to upgrade any of my gear with those. Can't do it. And if you think, okay, I'll even show you why I can't upgrade the torpedo. And here, if you think, oh, we can't use those on anything, here's a superior projectile weapons thing. Tech upgrades. So it's for projectile weapons. In other words, torpedoes. So if I want to try to upgrade my torpedo, inventory, upgrade. Look, it says I have no tech upgrades, so I can't upgrade that shit either. I know what you're saying. Oh, it has an affinity symbol. No, it's supposed to be able to upgrade to Mark 14. Whatever you want, epic, ultra rare, whatever. It should be able to get both those rarities. And I know because I've done it on the PC. So they need to fix this. This is a really bad bug. The upgrading system is currently broken. I know it's a long shot, but Cryptic, if you see this video, please fix it. Because some of this gear I could upgrade in an instant right now and get to the max level. I really want to, but I can't. So, yeah. And that's gear, stats. I'm pretty sure the stats right now are broken too, because actually they might not be, but that would be higher if I was level 60, which I almost am. But it's also in the zone I'm fighting in. I'm fighting at level 50, so it's gonna have lower stats than what I actually would. Starship Mastery, looks like I'm working towards number 3 right now, so still working on it, but you can pause the video and read these if you want. Good 10% hull hit points, can't wait to get that. But here's the, you can pause this, I'm not going to read it, you can pause and read if you want. This is the ship's unique starship trait. It's pretty good. Especially if I had beam fire at will, which again I can't find what I would be using on my ship right now. I'll show you my TAC, my crew space abilities. So I got Hazard Mirrors 1, Science Team 2. I'll switch this right now to Gravity Well 1. Emergency power to engines, emergency power to weapons. Here's my bridge, main engineering officer, but I don't have an engineer intel officer. This is the only intel officer I got down here, but he's science, so he's worthless. But he just has polarized hull in there, just an extra tank. On my tactical character, Tat Team 1, Tat Team Beta, those two abilities are almost a must on any build I have. Those two are almost a must. And then I would have beam fire at will 3 here, but I don't have it because I cannot find it anywhere in this game. I have looked through all the very rare bridge officers on the exchange. I have looked for the training manual itself on the exchange. And yes, I know what you're thinking, oh, you probably can't train in it. Yes, I can. I'll show you. I can. Here you go. As you can see, I have unlocked that bullet. So I should be able to train any of my tactical bridge officers in beam fire at will 3. But yet I have not been able to find it, so I don't know if it's in the game yet. I know beam fire at will is in the game, but I don't know if beam fire at will 3 is. I have not been able to find it. If anyone else has, please let me know so I can just know if it's in the game or not. Because as of right now, I have no idea. But that is my basic ship build, so pretty good for now. It's about the best I can do for now. Just really need to upgrade this shield. This is a really good shield. Oh, I don't think I talked about my shield. Soul Defense Covariant Shield. Really good shield. Good shield capacity. I just need to upgrade it to at least Mark 12, to be honest. Again, waiting on Elite Fleet shields, but that's not going to be for a long. That's quite a ways down the road, so I'll probably just upgrade this to max level. Just for the hell of it, so I have a good shield. Again, good shield regeneration every 10 seconds. I mean 6 seconds. Reduces, here's a keyword then to this shield. Reduces all energy damage to shields by 10%. So no matter what enemy you're facing, what kind of energy damage they're using, that reduces all energy damage to shields by 10%. And plus 15 of it is incoming shield healing to self. So that's really good. That's a really good shield. It's probably one of the best. I'm sure there's some of the reputation shields might rival it, but for me, this is a good enough shield. And again, with its set 2 bonus, which I'm using with the impulse engine, it just really helps my ship tank. So, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. And as you can see, I've colored it so I don't like the black paint job on it. The kind of makes it look like an intelligence ship, which is how it was in the film. But let's take a look at. I'm gonna read. Sorry, I know you probably can't see the game screen right now. I want to read some of these comments. Appreciate your comments, bro. Can't read them all right now, so I'll go back and read them later. But yeah, let's. You got a lot of Mark 14 stuff. Okay, yeah, that's impressive. A lot of people, I think what's helped get people's stuff upgraded so fast is the fact that when you open lock boxes now, they have those tech upgrades I showed earlier, and those were, if I remember correctly, those weren't on the PC version. But yeah, so yep, so did I, and those are really fucking powerful. It actually makes worth. It almost makes lock boxes for some people. I mean, it makes them worth buying, to be honest, because they are so. Yes, I saw that on the PC. I know what you're talking about, and to be honest, like that's just for one item. Like, it only gives you one. So you'd have to buy several. If I remember correctly, aren't they like $15 each though? Because they have a lot of keys that come with it though. So it's kind of worth. I think it has like 20 keys that come with it. I think it's $20 actually. It has 20 keys that come with it, but plus that little upgrade that lets you instantly upgrade something to max level, which is cool and all. But that means if you have like how many consoles and weapons can you fill in your ship, you'd have to have like probably at least 15 of those, which means 15 times 20. That's quite a bit of money you're adding up. So. I mean, I suppose if you only had to upgrade one more piece of gear. Sorry, I'm not going to be able to see your comments at the moment, but I like being able to see the full game screen. This ship is so big, you have to zoom out actually quite a bit to just get the full view. But, yeah, it's a good ship, and I'm gonna see if we can get into the Undine Battle Zone. I don't know why I flew away from it. Let's see if we can get to the Undine Battle Zone to actually take it into combat. Show you guys. I mean, I'll still be fighting at level 50, so it's again not what it would normally be, but just to show you the capabilities of the ship and what the Kelvin phasers look like. The Kelvin phasers look awesome. Half the reason I use them. But they're also high level, so. Space Battle Zone contact. I love the Undine Battle Zone, by the way. I wish it was fighting at level 60. I wish they'd upgrade that, but it's whatever. And it looks like we actually have a full instance, so cool. So this will also kind of show you guys how to actually play the Undine Battle Zone if you don't know how. So you go to all these red points, try to capture them within a certain time. That way, because if you capture like these, the blue ones means you captured it, but if you don't finish the rest of these in time, then Undine can start to take it back like they are now actually down here. Good demonstration, perfect timing. So I'll stop them before they can take it out. And gravity well hit on. You can see the Kelvin phasers going to work there. My phasers are very powerful right now, so they're really getting torn up. Really do love those phasers. For anyone who also doesn't know, this is a very good way to get Undine marks and actually just to rank up in general. Kill enough enemies and get all the stuff done for it. It's really quite good. Plus you're playing in the same zone with 15 people working as a team, so it's just a lot of fun. Warp spread. I forgot to show off my abilities with this ship, because that's inherent intel abilities with this ship. But to be honest, I don't really care too much about them. They're helpful, but not that. Don't want to get caught in that. And it still got me, which is bullshit. I was clearly away from that. But no matter. You can also heal these allied ships in here. Heal you. What kind of fucking ship are you? Oh, you're an Orion ship, like you can be much help. Damn Orions. Oh, a fellow Vengeance Dreadnought is here. Sweet. Looks like he might have the Riemann set on his. That's kind of cool looking. Oh, it is cool. Oh, that is cool looking. I like that. I really don't like using the space shields effects on my ship because I don't know. I like the inherent look of the pattern of the ship. I don't really like to have the shield effects as well. My gravity well doesn't hold him too well because my skill tree I don't really have it buffed, but I mean he got held back right there, so still did its job. Still did it good enough. 20 fighters. And all my fighters just died from the explosion. So my abilities are set to auto on and off. And he's already dead so quickly that he doesn't even know what hit him. So you got tier 6 Galaxy class or Andromeda class over there too. Very good ship. If anyone's looking to get it, very good ship. Although I heard this week that they're going to be coming out with the tier 6 Yamato Dreadnought. So that's even, in my opinion, even better ship. So I'd wait on that if I were you guys. Yeah, the torpedo report hit me. The Undine ain't got nothing on me. As you can see, when you start to upgrade your gear and you get decent upgraded weapons, decent upgraded CAD consoles, you really just start to take them down. Almost no work at all. Half the time I can't even see my phasers fire because they're firing so fast. You can see him right there, showing off pretty good. I hate these Undine bubbles though, they're just more of an annoyance than anything. They don't really make anything more difficult, they're just more of an annoyance than anything. I'm trying to show off the Kelvin phasers for you guys. Right now my turn rate could be better. This is actually one of the better turning Dreadnoughts in the game, besides probably the Scimitar, but the big ships, you can't expect it to turn like an escort, but for how big it is, it turns very, very well, especially if you have good impulse engines. Right now, my impulse engines are only Mark 11, very rare, so they're not the best they could be by any means, so as long as you upgrade your gear appropriately, you should be doing pretty good. Although you can equip dual cannons on the ship, I believe, I do not recommend that, it does not turn well. Even if you have very good impulse engines, it still doesn't turn well enough to use those. The only Dreadnought you should use dual heavy cannons on, and that's in big maybe, and that's only if you're a really good pilot, is the Scimitar for the Romulans. I still don't recommend it. On the Scimitar, I advise dual beam banks, because they still do, they pack quite a wallop, but they don't. They also don't lose damage quite as much at a distance as dual heavy cannons do. Cannons lose damage a lot more quickly than beams do. And to answer your question, yes, these Kelvin timeline phases, they look like cannons and turrets, but they are actually considered beam arrays. So beam fire at wheel 3 was what you'd like to probably use on it, on this stuff. That is what works with this ship. And this team seems to be doing pretty good because it looks like we're about to lock down this last point. Oh, and there's a Kelvin heavy cruiser. Looks like his impulse engines are more upgraded than mine are. I also have a lot more ship to carry, so I think about it that way too. Very good ship though. That's another ship I like to fly a lot. You could put the broadside of mirror console on the Kelvin heavy cruiser as well, and you can do a lot more. I haven't shown that off yet, have I? I'll try to show it off here. There's just so many players that the enemy dies so quickly. You can't really have a hard time showing it off. He's using his Kelvin phase. There's a good vantage point of some Kelvin phases for you guys. It's like he's using them too. They're really a lot of fun. That's so cool. When the fleet's holdings come out, and we're able to get fleet weapons, they have regular phaser beams, like advanced and elite phaser beams in the fleet. But they also have Endorian phaser beam arrays. And if you got the Endorian 3-pack Kamari ships, you can use them. And since the PlayStation got a free Endorian ship, like at a starting level, if you claimed that, I'm wondering when the fleet stuff comes out if you're able to get the Endorian phasers, because you do have Endorian phasers on that initial Kamari that the PlayStation players got for free, so I don't know. I'm hoping that I don't have to go buy the Kamari 3-pack in order to get blue Endorian phasers. If that's the case, I won't do it. It's a good ship, and the Kamari ships are nice, they're really cool, they do a lot of damage, but they're also, even with a good build, it's really hard to keep that ship alive. Here's a Dreadnought, so I'm going to try to use these. So there you go, you can see the broadside of inner waves at work. Kind of hard to see, but trust me, they do a lot of damage. Another Dreadnought. And enjoying the Dreadnought today. But their Dreadnought ain't got nothing on me. Can't wait till those command cruisers get in the game and I see people flying them. Those are really good ships too. Those are more tier 6 ships that are going to be. There's a 3-pack bundle of tier 6 command battle cruisers that are coming in the game. They also are soon going to be releasing the tier 6 Odyssey class bundle, which it'll actually be called, I forget what the new class is. Basically it's a tier 6 version of the Odyssey. And they're better than the tier 5 versions, trust me. Don't know if I'll be getting them though, honestly, because I'm on PC, and honestly I think these Kelvin should sustain me quite a bit. They're good ships though. If you're looking to get a tier 6 bundle, definitely some good ships. Hate being locked down with this Undine bubble stuff. It's really annoying. Plus those things, I don't seem to be lagging, but the Undine bubbles do. I don't get that either. We've lost one of our sectors that we've already taken. This thing takes too long. Look at all that you can. This is also a good place to grind gear. Look at all the gear I'm grinding now, and I can sell it all for EC. So much gear to pick up. I'm like, I gotta go get that. I gotta fly into the boat. That's a rare piece of gear, so it's probably gonna be more EC. Yeah, that's actually a good piece of gear. I might be able to sell that on the exchange. oh, well, why aren't you doing it? You know, why are you always getting stuck in the bubbles? I never said I was the best pilot, okay? I have plenty of experience in the PC. I never said I was the best pilot, though. I'm by no means a great player. I just happen to know a few things and played long enough to know what not to do. That doesn't mean I'm a great pilot for my ship. Generally, why I don't fly escorts is the cruisers I can just kind of sit there and go slow and take damage while dishing it out. But in escort, you got to really pilot it well, and I'm not good at that sort of thing. So right now, I have in total 1 escort in my ship layout. The only reason I'm not using it is because I don't have dual heavy cannons yet. At least good ones. Kind of wait until fleet stuff comes out for that. Now we gotta hurry up and get to that area, because that we're losing the one right behind us. We're losing it. Come on. Off. Turn. Stupid thing. So we want to hurry up and take this back. Oh shit, we're losing them all now. Ugh, it's so annoying that they have a time limit. It really is. But yeah, looks like they got that. I'm gonna go to the one across the map. I know there's one here that's closer, but that's already been taken over. I want to get that before it becomes a whole another thing we have to redo. So I'm gonna try to get to that as fast as possible. I am going mad speed as of right now. Oh, looks like they're trying to take this one. Jesus. Come on, Klingons, do a better job of holding that stuff down. Come on now. I really hope that doesn't become taken before I can get there. So we'll have to do it all over again, and then we'll probably lose more spots. Other than the time limit thing, I really do like this battle zone. I like the space battle zones. I hate the ground battle zone. Number one, I don't like ground combat as much as space combat. I think that's true for most players, but oh shit, they're literally about to take it. And we just lost it. Shit. Just wasn't fast enough. Okay, well, I'm doing this myself. I should be able to take this stuff out pretty much single-handedly from on us. Yeah, okay, bud. You want a broadside war with me? Okay. See how that works out for you. Boom. See how those torpedoes work? I'm able. If I was using normal torpedoes, I wouldn't have been able to shoot those at that angle. Because I have ones with 180-degree targeting arc. I was able to. So really good torpedo that is. Now, do I suggest buying a $20 ship just to get a torpedo? No. If you want the best version of that assault cruiser, the Sovereign assault cruiser, then yeah, I'd get that ship. But don't get it just for the torpedo. That's not worth $20, I'll be honest. I got it because I love the Sovereign. I just wish they'd come out with a tier 6 version of the Sovereign. Is I would buy that in a heartbeat. I would literally throw my money at the screen and go like, yay. That's my favorite looking ship besides the original Series Enterprise. I think it just looks the best, the sleekest. If you upgrade the tier 5 one from the C-Store to tier 5U, it actually is a pretty good ship. If you get the fleet version of it, which the only problem with that is that's at the tier 5 end of the starbase, and that'll take probably a year to get to at least for any fleet. But problem with the Sovereign right now is that it literally has, I think, the same skin on it since the game came out, and it shows it's aging. That's what they actually upgraded. The Galaxy class in the game right now used to look a lot worse. It did not. Right now, it looks like it just came out of the show. It did not used to look that way. It used to look pretty fucking awful. And right now, it's the same way the Sovereign skin still looks. And I really wish they would come out. Because when they came out with the Tier 6 version of the Galaxy class, they updated that old skin to make it look like it came right out of the show. I really wish they'd do that for the Sovereign classes. The Sovereign is, again, to me, one of the most beautiful Star Trek ships, and so far they have not done that yet. I really wish they would. Just gonna show off the broadside console. See all those random? Look at that. There's the broadside console for you.
The planet killers have been revealed. Make your way to their locations.
The broadside console, man.
The planet killers are now active. We have 10 minutes to destroy as many as possible.
I'll attack you up here. I don't have any support, but I might as well start working on it.
Warning, ship is under attack.
Got one guy for support. I didn't even get close enough to shoot the damn thing. A lot of people don't seem to understand too that you have to shoot towards the center of where it's firing at to get to do damage. So you want to park right in front of it, dude, and just DPS the hell out of it. I see people going to the sides or shooting it from behind. That does absolutely no good. Do not do that. You do not want to do that. It does no good at all. Whatsoever. There's, oh, that's a great shot of one of my Kelvin probes. My hangar deck just flying around. They die really quickly though. They're certainly not the greatest thing in the world. That's why you can always launch more. You can see all my weapons are firing in this direction. And see, I can shoot my torpedoes. With normal torpedoes, you wouldn't be able to shoot at that angle, but I can shoot torpedoes whenever I damn well choose. But this, that's why I wish I could upgrade it, because you're supposed to be able to upgrade it. But now you gotta use the tachyon device up here to destroy the shielding around it. Hopefully this helps some players with this battle zone, because I think some people get confused on what to do. And now after you activate it, you need to stay here and defend it, so the Undine don't disable it. Right now we're making pretty good progress on all of them. We might actually get all three. There's all my Kelvin ships out there right now, as you can see. Apparently I can have sits out at a time. I forgot. That's cool. Pretty good defensive perimeter here. So, yeah. Surprised no Undine are attacking. It's the only thing I hate. Just sitting here. It's like, okay, come on. No Undine are attacking. You can hurry up now. Oh, they're defending. I'm gonna go get that piece of gear that I can apparently pick up. Always want to pick up as much gear as possible.
Focus fire on the planet killer.
Turn the old girl around. Big, slow turn, but that's okay. She's a Dreadnought. And just get as close as possible. Do more DPS. I'm gonna try to show off the broadside console again for you guys. And here we go. Guys, see those more? There's more phaser banks firing right at that time. Kelvin broadside and console. It's so fun to use.
killer has been destroyed.
one planet killer down, and it happens to be the first one. So just shows you how good this ship is, really. I don't know which one they're closer to killing. No idea which one to go to right now. Guess I'll try going to that one. To anyone just joined the stream, welcome. This was a review on this ship and just to show my current build for it. Kind of turned into showing how to do the Undine Battle Zone as well, but that's okay. You can find this video on YouTube if you want to see how I built this ship. I'll go over it one more time. Just a brief overview again, just to show you guys who just joined in the live stream. And just gotta fly all the way over there now. Oh, I forgot, this does have a cloaking device on it. It is inherent to the ship. It doesn't take up a console slot, so that's nice. And when you decloak, you get a brief damage buff, I believe, so that's also good. Definitely worth noting. That my little Kelvin pets didn't keep up either. Let's see if we can get this done fast enough. This thing needs to hurry up. I hate how long these things take. It's like, okay, if it didn't take 10 minutes to get this thing to move, we could have this planet kill short. Yeah, I got my level 3 mastery unlocked. You always want to target the ship that comes right up to this, and with it'll have red rings around it. You want to target that ship. You want to target the one that's trying to stop moving the rift. Always want to target that ship first. See, focus on him. And he left me a piece of gear. I'm gonna have to get that. Because why not? Doing this with targets again. So you immediately want to start focusing fire on the one that's trying to move.
Go after the planet killer.
Okay, so now the planet killer is shielded down. You don't want to start shooting from behind. It doesn't do any good. Just get to the front of it, so you can actually do damage like you're supposed to. You need to shoot down basically down the front of the wall. I hate these bubble things that are going around. Finished anyway. Yeah, it's happening.
The planet killer has been destroyed. All 3 planet killers have been destroyed. Excellent work.
And ripping me.
The Undine will return. But we have delay that.
Move again.
There is a massive Voth fleet inbound.
So I think a lot of people don't realize when
All
you get
ships return to the staging area.
all that done, you need to hit and return to home base. That'll take you to where the Voth are gonna jump into, and you get to fight them off for several minutes, which is kind of. I just kind of sit there and shoot at whatever's in range because everything dies so quickly. So I just kind of stay in one place and just kind of sit there and shoot, if I'm honest. I think this too is a little long. I think it's like 5 minutes just destroying boss ships that come in. It's like, okay, it's fun for about 2 or 3 minutes maybe, but for 5 minutes straight, it's just kind of like, eh. Yeah, it's 5 minutes. It's just, eh. It's just a little tedious, I think. I don't know. It's not really challenging enough in the first place, and then it just lasts a little too long. Turn. Gravity well on your ass. Broadside console. Those guys were nothing. I like people with Odyssey classes, I'll be honest. A lot of people look. A lot of people are trying to get that Kelvin ship. I'll tell you what. The Kelvin ships are pretty cool. They're some of the most powerful ships in the game. So even if you buy a tier 6 ship off the C store, it's tier 6, right? But it's not fleet level, because you can get a fleet tier 6 ship equivalent when the fleet stuff comes out. But with these lockbox ships and these lowly store ships, there are no fleet. You can't buy a fleet version at your fleet starbase when they become available, because they're already fleet level. Like, fleet ships give you extra armor, extra shield capacity, I believe, and they give you an extra console slot. Well, these already have the equivalent of what a fleet ship would have if they were in the game already, because they're already on level of fleet ships. So if someone bought a tier 6 advanced heavy cruiser, the tier 6 itself here, and I have this tier 6 Dreadnought, I have the equivalent of what his ship would be at fleet level. So if he had a tier 6 fleet advanced heavy cruiser, then he would be on my level. But he doesn't have a fleet version, obviously, because fleet stuff isn't in the game yet. So he's still a little bit below me in quality of ship wise. Not that it's a bad ship, it's just that he doesn't. I have a bit more hull than he would have, and is equivalent to me having a fleet ship, and I have another console slot compared to him. So, just a little note on those lockbox and Lovey ships, they are the equivalent of a tier 6 fleet ship that you would get at a fleet starbase. So are the 3-pack ships, like when the Odyssey tier 6 3-pack comes out. Those will be, you can't get a fleet version of a tier 6 Odyssey. So those already have the extra console and hull hit points that you would get from a fleet ship. Just to explain, I don't know if I'm confusing you guys more than I'm helping you, but that's kind of the best way I can describe it, if I'm honest. So basically, if you get one of these lockbox or Lovey ships like I have right now, you basically just got yourself an equivalent of a tier 6 fleet ship. So, which is the best ships you can get in the game. So, by no means a bad thing to work for. Shit out of them. They use the Kelvin heavy cruiser ability, even though it's not going to do any good. Just to show it, I basically just see those blue explosions. That's all it was, really. Not really worth it riding the well. Thing died quickly. So it appears you'll look here behind. So yeah, that Odyssey right there, that's tier 5 version. There will be, you can upgrade the tier 5U, but there will be a tier 6 version, 3-pack version coming out. And to be honest, a bit better. So the starship traits for the tier 6 Odyssey pack are actually really good too. So if you're looking to fill up your starship traits, so they're actually really good as well. So whenever they come out with those, I have a feeling it's going to be down the road in another month or two. Because right now they're trying to release a tier 6 Yamato Dreadnought, I think this week actually. So it seems like they're working their way up towards that Tier 6 Odyssey. He died so quickly my torpedoes couldn't even get over to him. I hate how the frigates can all just disappear on you. Come on, turn, turn. You can see my ship's not doing so well tank-wise, because, again, like I said, I could definitely have better stuff equipped for sure. Target these little bastards so they can't repair those dreadnoughts, which just destroy them. Took my kill, bro. Took my kill. Just to show it to you guys, I'll do it again. See these blue explosions? It propels you forward a little bit, and I don't know. It's not really that great a console. I just have it on here simply to get that 25% phaser damage buff, which is a huge amount of phaser damage buff, without even going into my TAC consoles. I mean, it's just a huge amount. And the fact that all my phaser banks are most of them, except for 2, are Mark 14, and one of them is Mark 14 Ultra Rare. It's doing a huge amount of damage right now.
The boss are retreating.
And that is the Undine Battle Zone. I heal this bro right here. He looks like he can use some help. Give him a shield heal too in a second if he waits. See, I heal my fellow STO mates, whatever, I don't know what you call them. But I'm gonna head back now, so I'm gonna be over here. Another Tier 6 Galaxy class. So yeah, that's my ship build, guys. I'll hold this up. You can pause it, look at it on YouTube if you want. But yeah, good build. Still not complete. Still need that Undine phaser turret. Still need to be able to upgrade some of my gear cryptic, please. Like my torpedo, and my deflector, my fucking other console from the Undine rep, please. Cryptic. Be a big fucking help. No, I didn't went that far. But alright guys. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one.